So in the previous video, we have studies how to solve basic equations. Who don't know about the basic math and who hate math basically. So what we are doing here that this is a part two of that video in which we are discuss some more about tricks or call we ideas to solve basic equations. So first of all, we know a rule that is we call board mass. You ever heard or not? I don't know, but this thing. Now, what is B? B is bracket, or braces, you can say. Now, what kind of bracket these are? This is a small bracket, then this is a middle bracket, and then we called it square or large bracket. So you can look at the braces and automatically you can tell that these are the smaller brackets and these are the bigger than this small bracket, that is middle bracket, and these are the super large brackets, right? So this is the formation. Now O, that means basically we can call this off, okay, or like you sometimes you see in the equations that is suppose x of 2 like that. So where we can use that of it's rare to use that o, okay. So next thing is d. D is basically division, or you can say divide. So you know how to write it, that is this is a symbol of, there's a one symbol of this and the one other another is this, right? Then there is m. Clearly m is multiplication. So multiplication, we know the symbol of multiplication, that is star. If you are using a laptop, then sometimes basically it's a star or cross, okay. So now what's next is a. A means addition. We know that is plus sign, right? We know about the addition. And then there's a s, which is subtraction. Simply subtraction, that is a negative sign. Okay. So let's do the equation. So what we have in the first equation, that is clearly 2 into, or we can already say is into or bracket, x plus 3 then close bracket is equals to 5 bracket x plus 7, right? uh, as I told in the previous video, left side of this equal to side we can say left hand side, and the right side is basically left hand side, right hand side, sorry, okay. So according to the board mass rule, uh, so what comes here first? What we have to solve first, bracket or positive sign, right? So this thing we can automatically uh, verify which we have to solve first. So what we have to solve first, that is brackets, right? In this equation we can't find this bracket and this bracket, so simply we have given this brackets, so we have to solve this. So how to solve this? How to solve this? Basically, we need to solve first the bracket part, right? But we have a variable here and a constant term, right? We can say also that there is a variable here and there is a constant. Now, you think what is variable and what is constant I am talking about. So variable means which changes according to the value changes, okay. Whose value changes according to we say according to the we are setting the parameters, and constant which remains as it is throughout the equation, or what we say throughout the question, whole question, right? So uh, clearly if we this look at this, so we can see that x plus 3 is not solvable right now, right? So we can't solve these brackets, so we have to write it as it is, basically this thing already sorted out, right? So x plus 3, we cannot add two more, right? If there is a term like in place of x, if we have 2 and plus 3, then we can add, right? This is equals to 5, or we can solve it and we add right down that is 2 into 5, right? But we have x, so we cannot directly add the variable plus constant thing, right? So basically this is a complete addition given here, right? So moving to the next, we cannot see of something here. Now we cannot see d something here, that is division. But we can say that if there's a multiplication, then also we cannot see. Now what is for addition, we can see there's a plus sign in both sides, that is left hand side and right hand side. To solve this, what we need to do, we need to multiply this 2. So clearly 2 of x, right? And plus, sorry, this is 2 of x, then plus 2 into 3, right? And this is equals to 5 into x, that is 5 of x plus 5 into 7, right? So now 2x as it is plus multiply, clearly multiplies is first, then addition. So 2 into 3 is 6, then 5x as it is plus as it is, 7 fives are 45, right? Sorry, my bad. It's 7 fives are 35, right? So now what we have to do, in the previous video we have talked about that if a positive sign going, positive or negative sign going to right to left or left to right, then it changes accordingly, positive to negative, right? This is related to like that. So clearly 2x as it is, and what we are doing here, we are simply uh, taking like terms to one side and unlike terms to the other. So xx is kind of like terms. So this is positive, or we can say, so positive is when we come to from this right hand side to the left hand side, we have negative sign, that is negative of 5 of x. Similarly 35 and positive of 6 from left to right, but when we are coming, so what we have, that is minus of 6, right? So 2x minus 5x, that is minus of 3x, and 35 minus 6, that is 29, right? So now what we have to do, clearly this is basically multiply, and we know multiply is what is related to that is divide, right? So we can write it as, that is minus of x is equals to 29 divided by 3, right? Or clearly minus is in what we can say, or multiply, so it will becomes in divide, that is x is equals to 29 by minus of 3. So uh, this is our answer, right? Similarly we can do the second part, and this I hope this will, you can solve this by yourself. If you can't solve this, then please comment it down so I can solve this for you. Or and if you able to solve this, then also comment it down your answers, so that another other students will uh, get help from you. Thank you.